Opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on TOMz Radio Toronto are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of TOMz Radio Toronto or its staff. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment and general information only, in the hope that they will be entertaining and informative to listeners. They are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or mitigate in any way any disease or condition or to promote any specific lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice, nor is the information presented necessarily accurate or verifiable.
Hi, it's TOMz Radio and this is Jossey. Please follow us again on health and wellness. At this time of pandemic, I still want to continue and discussing about mental health conditions because mental health conditions are becoming extreme and the awareness or the discussions of mental health conditions is not yet to that point to create an emergency need of addressing these issues. So today, I'm going to discuss how the mental health conditions are related to physical conditions and how they relate to each other in terms of having certain kind of connections. We all agree that everybody at this time of pandemic is facing different kinds of physical conditions. There's a relationship between mental health and chronic diseases. So for those people who are having chronic diseases, how are they facing the pandemic today? And how the behaviors have changed and how those conditions affects the caregivers. Because we are hearing that the government is really expressing concerns about the lack of enough caregivers in our long-term care homes. But this is not only because of availability of caregivers, but it's because also the caregivers are affected with these conditions to the point that they cannot work or apply for those jobs anymore. Please keep following us on TOMz Radio in all our social media platforms, but also you can call us 416-900-5864. Call us live right now at the studio and we can discuss the issue together. Chronic diseases, including illnesses such as heart attack, pressure, diabetes, and cancer and arthritis have become the threats to these mental health conditions. So many people who are having these kinds of diseases or illnesses, they are vulnerable to these kind of mental health conditions. All these diseases, such I've mentioned the heart diseases, arthritis, diabetes, people who are having cancers, people who are having other chronic diseases like ALS and whatever kind of chronic disease you know in this world. They disrupt the personal thinking, feelings, mood, ability to relate to others and delay functions. Today, I would like to address to caregivers who are taking care of these people in the homes, in the long-term care, in the residence, retirement homes. I'm also talking to the wives and husbands who they are having their loved ones. Maybe a wife is having a husband who is having diabetes, who is having a heart disease, who is having arthritis. I'm talking to the husband. Your wife is having this kind of illness. I'm talking to the parents who the kids may have these diseases. I'm talking to the relationships, boys and girls, boyfriends and girlfriends, who are experiencing this kind of diseases and how pandemic is affecting them today. There's a relationship between mental health conditions and physical conditions. Mental health and physical condition, as I have been talking from the beginning, they have fundamental linked to each other. Pandemic has really created severe physical conditions. We all know, and I'm very sure none of us is not experiencing these physical conditions. And these physical conditions I'm talking about, I'm going to describe them later, they have contributed to diminishing our life qualities. And when the life quality has been diminished, that means it might lead us to illnesses and worse, our health conditions. We need to take care of ourselves right now. So when I'm talking of physical conditions, I'm talking issues of housing problems. I'm talking issues of financial problems. I'm talking issues of relationship problems. I'm talking issues of becoming jobless. People have lost their jobs. People have lost their loved ones. People are experiencing lack of enough finances, no matter how much the government is trying to support us. But to be open, that support cannot fulfill all our needs. People are now facing difficulties in paying their bills, paying their mortgages, paying their loans. They cannot even buy the necessary needs for themselves, for the families, for the kids. They cannot even take care of their family, take care of their moms, their dads who are in the long-term care, who are in the retirement homes. Financial problem has become a very critical issue at this time of pandemic. Everyone is experiencing a certain kind of shortage in our finances today. And all these are physical conditions I'm talking about that they might lead to illnesses and diseases, and we are all affected. And if we don't care of if we don't take care of ourselves, we might have long-term illness in the near future. People are experiencing all these kind of difficulties in mental health conditions, and these conditions, if they persist for a long time, they may cause problems with our health. They may cause problems with our body, with our mind, with our souls. What do we need to do? We have to take care of ourselves. We have to make sure we are taking care of our mental health. And this is what I really want people to discuss today. Please call us 416-900-5864. And also, you can call WH Physio and Rehab Clinic 416-633-1334. Let us talk about this. Our mind, as I've said, our mind and body are affected by changes to physiological and emotional processes that social factors such as income and housing, the way I've said. These factors are really affecting us. Social distancing, social life have been affected. We no longer see each other. We don't meet friends. We don't even meet relatives because I understand there are some people cannot even visit their parents in the long-term care. They cannot visit their parents in the retirement homes. But not only that, we cannot see each other today. We cannot socialize. We cannot meet our friends. All these are affecting our health very seriously. You might think that you are okay. You might think that these conditions are not affecting you. Believe me, they really do. They really do. How many people today struggling to pay their rent? How many people today are struggling to pay their mortgages? How many people today are struggling to pay their bills? And what do you say? If you are struggling to pay your bills, how do you feel? How is your heart affected? Do you get enough sleep if the bills are piling up? Do you get enough sleep if you have not paid your mortgage? You have skipped 1 month, 2 months, and you are getting alerts. Do you think you can get a sleep when you cannot pay your rent? And they're sending you bills, and every time they're sending you emails. I understand the province have removed the order of evictions. But does that help us? Because you don't know. If you have skipped 1 month, if you have skipped 2 months, you are piling up that credit. And how are you going to pay it? Those feelings, the physical conditions you are having, they are affecting your body. They are affecting your mental health. They are affecting your physical health. How are you going to recover? When I'm not talking to you, I'm facing the same problems. And this is why I want to speak about it. I might be better. That means we all first face these issues in a different ways. Mental illness can alter the hormones balances and sleep cycles. And this is what I'm saying. How many people have been affected? How many people cannot sleep well today? I'm having friends that are now calling me and said, you know what? I can sleep at night. I can sleep for a few hours and then I wake up thinking how my tomorrow will be. You know, sometimes people think it's so easy to say, live your present. Yes, I agree that I should live my present. But I have kids. I see them how they're suffering. I have kids. They need to go to school. I have kids. They have to join the university. And I don't have enough money right now. I had plans. All my plans have been destroyed. They have been ruined out. Everything I plan and strategize today is very difficult. My dear viewers, stay tuned. I'll be back, and I just want to know how many Canadians and how many people who are listening to this are experiencing these physical conditions and how they're affecting their illness. Stay tuned. Don't leave your screen, please. And if you are listening through social media, please share, subscribe, and like our platforms. I'll be back in few seconds.
Why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application?
Our company, Genesis Immigration Consulting, is committed to providing truthful, honest, competent, and result-oriented service through advising and representing our client. Canada and overseas in a wide range of immigration matters, which focuses on providing support, building dependable relationships, and promoting success. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want
and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf.
We will work with you every step of the way
to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. But why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application? We work with passion. Highly recommended by clients. Yes. Professional. ICCRC registered. Caring. Knowledgeable. Approachable. High value on integrity. Experienced. Affordable. Reliable. Trustworthy. For more information, please visit us at www.genesisimmigrationconsulting.com. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, or have an idea you would like to see on our next video, click like and subscribe, and leave a comment.
WH Physio and Rehab Clinic is there for you. We are open. Give us a call and let us discuss. I know with all these physical conditions and mental illness conditions, you might experience difficulties in your body. You might be experiencing different aches. You might be experiencing different conditions like not normally, like if you don't have enough sleep, massage can help you. If you're having pains, physio can help you. Please visit us. But stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our social media platforms. We are live on YouTube, Facebook page, Twitter, and whatever you name it. TOMz Radio is becoming hot. Please continue watching us. Welcome back. I'm talking about mental health conditions and how they relate with physical conditions. I asked a question. How many Canadians today are experiencing mood or anxiety disorders? How many people cannot afford healthier food today simply because they don't have enough income? They don't have enough money to take care of this. Today, people have reduced physical activities. For those people who are working at home, sometimes they even don't go out. They don't see the light. They don't see the sunshine. It's not because people don't want to go out. But let me tell you, these physical conditions are affecting us in many ways because some people even have lost the feelings of interacting. They have lost the feeling of doing certain activities they used to do. You know, going out, meeting with friends, sometimes that act forces us to do something for our body. Going out to work is a physical exercise. Meeting different people, talking to different people, making new friendship, that is part of healing. You might have issues inside your home, but when you go out, meeting new friends, talking to different people, You can experience different kind of healing and reduce the physical conditions, or you reduce the mental illness conditions. But today, people don't have an opportunity to go out. And the government now is making it more harder by lockdowns and telling us to stay indoors. I agree that we need to take precautions, but at the same time, we need to discuss how these conditions are affecting our health and what the government should expect in future. People with serious mental illness conditions, people with serious mental illness conditions, I'm talking about people who are having serious depression, people who are having serious stress. They might experience high blood pressure, elevated stress hormones, and adrenaline, increasing their heart rates. And this may result to heart diseases and stroke. I'm so sad. Only this month, 3 of my distant friends got heart attack. And one of them had a stroke. We are not receiving these data from the government. At this time, the government is focusing on the pandemic, on the virus. But it's not giving us the data of how many people are affected with mental illness conditions. How many people are getting heart attacks? How many people have resorted to strokes today? I have examples. My heart is bleeding. I have friends. Last month, one of my friends passed away. 2 of them passed away because of heart attack. In December, my daughter's friend lost a mom, and she was a new immigrant in the country. You know why? Heart attack. So how many people in our families today are facing heart diseases, and they cannot go out, and they cannot express how they feel, how their body and mental health is affected with these physical conditions? I want us to discuss these issues. The issues of mental conditions are becoming extreme. Viewers, speak it out. Express how you feel. Don't remain silent. How many people are facing the same problem in our communities today? The social interaction. How many people are affected with social interactions? We no longer party. We no longer have fun. We no longer communicate in a way that we can hug each other. Our traditional greetings have vanished. We cannot hug. I said this at the beginning, that hugs are healing. When you hug someone, you can receive a certain kind of healing. But we don't do it today. Girlfriends and boyfriends are not meeting anymore. Why? Because some of them, they have vulnerable people in their houses, in their families. So they are scared to go and meet their girlfriends outside. They are scared to go and meet their boyfriend outside. The parents are very strict. And also, the physical conditions are creating threats in their mental mind and body, to the point that they feel that if they go out, if they go to meet friends, they will bring sickness and disease. They will bring the virus in the house. I agree, the possibility is there. But how much those physical conditions affect us? please send us text through Facebook page. You can call us 416-900-5864 live on the studio, and let us discuss this. People have lost their jobs. People are experiencing, I'm going to repeat this, housing issues, social isolations. Just imagine people who are renting in their houses, and maybe they're renting the basement. How are those people going out? How are those people feeling right now? But those people who have lost jobs and maybe decide to move to friends, to families, how are they feeling? Are those feelings healthy? I'm going to discuss how relationships have been ruined. This pandemic is very serious. All these are issues we need to discuss today. Please don't remain silent. Give us a call. Give us a call. Do you know that depression and schizophrenia are the risk factors for the development of type 2 diabetes? Due to their impact on the body's resistance to insulin. Do we know that? So how many people are going through depression today? And then after a few months, maybe or maybe not, their doctors are going to tell them they have adapted to diabetes problem. The lockdown and the social restrictions impact almost every biological system in the body today. When I'm talking about biological system, I'm talking about circulatory system. I'm talking about digestive system. I'm talking about endocrine system. I'm talking about our immune system. I'm talking about our muscular system. I'm talking about our nervous system. How the pandemic has affected our circulatory system? You might not understand this today. But when you are having blood clots, when you are having heart attack, when you are having muscle pain, just understand that your body has been affected with the physical conditions you are experiencing today. And some people cannot even define their body today because they wake up in the morning with different conditions. My viewers, I really want to continue with this, but let me tell you, I'm giving you a few seconds. Go to our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook page, like, subscribe, and share. These are very serious topic. We all need to hear about it. And then we need to share the news. We need to share the pain. We need to share the feelings. Stay tuned. I'll be back in a few seconds.
So why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application?
Our company, Genesis Immigration Consulting, is committed to providing truthful, honest, competent, and result-oriented service through advising and representing our client in Canada and overseas in a wide range of immigration matters, which focuses on providing support, building dependable relationships, and promoting success. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want
And to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf.
We will work with you every step of the way
To make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. But why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application? we work with passion. Highly recommended by clients. Yes. Professional. ICCRC registered. Caring. Knowledgeable. Approachable. High value on integrity. Experienced. Affordable. Reliable. Trustworthy. For more information, please visit us at www.genesisimmigrationconsulting.com. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, or have an idea you would like to see on our next video, click like and subscribe, and leave a comment.
Welcome back, viewers. Welcome back, everyone who is watching us live through our Facebook page, YouTube, and Twitter. I think when you go to Twitter and click the YouTube link, you can follow us live. I'm still talking about mental health conditions and how they relate with physical conditions. This issue is not only in Canada. I'm talking to all viewers in the world. I'm talking to people in Tanzania, my fellow friends. I'm talking to people in Africa. I'm talking to people in Europe, because pandemic is not an issue in Canada. It's a global problem. And every country is experiencing difficulties today. The governments are having difficulties. The people are having difficulties, and different institutions, work organizations, businesses have been affected with pandemic. People are now facing different physical conditions. Business people have lost their businesses because of pandemic. Normal people have lost their jobs because of pandemic. I think there is a vast number of unemployment right now because of pandemics. But the way different government institutions handling the pandemic is also affecting our physical conditions. In Canada, I'm talking about Ontario, or where I live. All the schools have shifted to online. I can imagine how this pandemic has affected the students, the teachers, our kids in lower level education, the middle high schools, universities. We all have experienced physical conditions in different ways. If I talk to my son today, he lost the feeling of studying because he doesn't like online studies. It's not that he doesn't understand that we have to take precautions of this pandemic or the virus. He understands, but he's missing the usual activities. I can't express how much the teachers are going through at this time, because some of them, they have been forced to learn the cyber world. When I'm talking about the cyber world, I'm talking about being 24/7 in the computer and using internet and communicating online, virtual learning. All these stressful conditions affect us seriously. I can't express enough about university students. There's this kind of fun to be a university student. The type of interactions with friends. Every day you make new friendships. You interact with friends in many ways. I understand people have formed a way of interaction through virtual, Zoom, Google. But is it enough? Do you think these are not affecting our mental conditions? Do you think our body health are not affected by these physical conditions? And this is what I'm discussing today. I want everybody to speak out. I want everybody to understand how much these issues are affecting us. Oh my goodness. How relationships have been ruined. How marriages have been affected at this time of pandemic. I was reading the news. The divorces have increased during this pandemic. The misunderstandings in the homes have been increased. And people are trying to manage the conditions. But let me ask you, how you are managing the relationship conditions problem in the house, in the family, how does it affect your health? Physical health, mental health, and how does it affect your soul? Dear friends and viewers, the situation is bad outside there. I don't remember when any of my clients have visited me this year without expressing the issues in the houses and family and the relationship struggles. Everybody is experiencing relationship struggle at this moment. And how much the relationship struggles affect our mental health conditions, our physical conditions, only God knows. And how much are we going to tolerate these problems and how they are going to affect us in the future? Because it has been months, people are really trying to manage the relationship problems. But do you think it does not affect you? Affect your mental health? Affect your physical health? Is it the right time for breakup? I'm talking about people who are having difficulties in their relationship. I would say no, and I will tell you why. Is it the right time to file for a divorce now? I will say big no. I mean it. This is not the time to break up. This is not the time to divorce. This is the time to come together, embrace each other's weaknesses, because everyone is experiencing mental health conditions. The pandemic has affected us big time. Why am I saying it's not the right time for breakup, for divorce? These physical conditions are affecting us in different ways. I was reading a certain research, and it tells us mental illness conditions can cause personal issues. Since the mental illness conditions have decreased the quality of life, that means have decreased the productivity. Even it has increased the impaired physical health. People are experiencing disorders. I told you from the beginning. People are having anxieties. You might say, my husband goes to work every day. Let me tell you, the working conditions is not the same. And because the working conditions is not the same, it affects us. I will tell you the truth. Even ourselves here in the studio, we meet each other in a distance way. We greet each other in a distance way. It really affects the environment of the studio. Because we don't have that usual connection, affection, and relationship. Sometimes we meet in this distance way. I'm telling you, when we are more than 2 or 3, we have that kind of feeling. I said, you know what? Oh my God, I can't be close to this person. I don't know what is happening. The issue of having masks, talking to friends with masks, affects us. So what I want to tell you is that every relationship is experiencing a certain difficulties today. It's not you alone. It's everybody. The only difference is affecting us in a different way. There are some people who are able to communicate, but there are some people who cannot communicate. And just remember, kids are in the house now, are not going to school. They are also bringing their issues. Sometimes there is no peace. There is no usual fun time, no matter how much you struggle. All this affects our physical health, affects our mental health. Being together 24/7, oh my goodness, I can't express that. Because we used to meet each other late in the evening and share our fun and share how our day was. But today, we are all in the house. What do we share? What new thing do you bring in the home? What funny story do you have for the day? You have been in the house for the whole day. Does that feeling don't affect you? It does. It affects your mental health. It affects your body, your physical health. So I'm telling you this because mental illness conditions or physical conditions in our life today, in relationships, in marriages, can lead us or can lead a person to have disinterested in sex. And that is a crisis in relationship. That is a crisis in marriages. My viewers, my listeners, thank you so much for continuing watching us. But I just want to go for a break, and please stay tuned. I'll be back in a second. This is a serious issue. When I'm back, we discuss what do we need to do. And don't forget to text us in our Facebook page, YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and share. See you soon.
So why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application?
Our company, Genesis Immigration Consulting, is committed to providing truthful, honest, competent, and result-oriented service through advising and representing our client in Canada and overseas in a wide range of immigration matters, which focuses on providing support, building dependable relationships, and promoting success. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want
and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf.
We will work with you every step of the way
to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. But why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application? We work with passion. Highly recommended by clients. Yes. Professional. ICCRC registered. Caring. Knowledgeable. Approachable. High value on integrity. Experienced. Affordable. Reliable. Trustworthy. For more information, please visit us at www.genesisimmigrationconsulting.com. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, or have an idea you would like to see on our next video, click like and subscribe, and leave a comment.
Thank you. We're back. Health and wellness. How mental illness conditions are related to our physical conditions and how they affect our physical health and mental health. Let's talk about what should we do. I think the only thing I'm going to share with you today, there are 4 things I want to share with you. How can you overcome these physical conditions? How can you overcome the mental illness conditions, depression, stress, anxiety, not to affect your health and well-being? It's very important at this time we take care of our health and mental well-being. And if we don't do it, it's going to affect our tomorrow. It's going to affect how we look like. It's going to affect our thinking capacity. It's going to affect our mental health. I was talking to some students, and they told me how the mental illness conditions have affected their academic performance this year. But also I had a discussion with one of my professors, and he really said, you know what? The situation or that sense of not seeing the students, because different students have different ways of understanding and learning stuff. There are students who are good to learn directly, face to face. And there are students who at least have managed to do virtual. But then, if those students who are really good on studying face to face, they now cannot see their teachers, their professors, their instructors, to ask direct questions, to ask for support. How is the instructor, teacher, professor assist? I'm also studying. I'm at the university right now, so I understand what it means. And I really speak it out that this pandemic has declined the level of education everywhere, especially here in Canada. Because the online or the virtual education, we were not ready for it. It came as a surprise, and that has affected a lot of students. I feel sorry for the graduates this year, those people who are graduating, but that's how it is. Does that affect us? Yes, big times. What do we need to do? Educate yourself about mental illness, about the conditions. If you have nowhere, I know the social media is having a lot about the mental illness, but also the government is giving support in many ways. And I'm still insisting you, follow us. I will continue talking about mental illness conditions and how we can overcome them. Practice your self-communication skills. Speak openly, honestly about feelings, needs, and concerns. Tell us. I've been emphasizing this from day one. Speak your feelings. Tell us your concerns. Of course, you can't tell everybody. You can speak to everyone. At the same time, people now, everybody is facing the pandemic struggles in different ways. They are not ready to listen to every problem. But please, call the therapist. Call WH Physio and Rehab Clinic. I'm ready to listen to you. I've been listening to my clients over and over. I've given them opportunities just to speak out because I understand. For them, when they are speaking their mind, when they are speaking their feelings, when they are speaking about their concerns, that's how they are processing their healing. And that's how they get better on what they're facing today. People have fear. How do you overcome your fear when you keep silence? How do you overcome your fear if you don't share the concerns? Because if you don't share, we don't experience the same problem. I don't have fear. I'm not depressed. I'm not stressed out. But I have my own physical conditions, which I need to address. And I need someone to listen to me sometimes. If I spend 8 hours listening to others, to people's problem, I also need someone to listen to me. That's how we differ, and we need to support each other. Commit to excellence, healthcare. This is the time to take care of yourself. This is the time to eat well. This is the time to make sure you get enough sleep. Please, don't drink too much because people are now adapting to alcoholism. It's true, being in the house for a long time, doing nothing, you might have a glass of wine, 2 shots of whiskey or tequila, but limit yourself. And let your mind understand that you are taking this alcohol not for becoming addicted, but for fun, and let the time pass by. I'm talking now to relationships. I'm talking to marriages. I understand people have not been spending time together for a long time, like this time of lockdown and pandemic. Please be realistic. Be realistic. What do I mean? Do not demand changes to your wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, and meet all your expectations. please, don't expect your wife to meet all the expectations today. I understand because you never had time to be together for a long time. And today you are all in the house for long hours, 24/7. There are things you have realized which you didn't know about them before. And then you are forcing your husband to change. You are forcing your wife to change. You are forcing your girlfriend to change. You are forcing your boyfriend to change. Not now. It will never work. Not now. Guys, be realistic. At this time, this is the time to compromise each other. I told you, it's not the time to divorce. It's not the time to break up. It's the time to come together, compromise each other, meet at the middle, discuss the issues so that everyone should feel safe and supported. It's this time to support each other. It's the time to make sure everybody feels secured. Everybody feel the peace. And how will that peace come? If you are ready to compromise. If you are ready to meet yourselves in the middle. Don't force for changes. It's not time to force anyone for change now. It's the time to compromise. It's the time to come together. Because if I'm going through mental conditions, if I'm going through physical conditions, I've lost my job, I don't have enough finances. If you force me to change, you are increasing my mental illness conditions. You are not supporting me. You are not creating any change in me. I won't feel safe with you. I won't feel secure with you. I will feel it's too much. I will lose my affection, and that will lead to divorce and breakups. It's not the right time. It's the time to be together. We are all experiencing mental illness conditions in a different way. Dear viewers, we have been together for almost an hour now, and I feel that I should continue talking to you, but my time doesn't allow. Continue watching TOMz Radio. We have more programs are coming. We have news at 4. We have a special guest at 6. Please subscribe, like, and share our social media platforms. Thank you. I will see you next week, the same time and same place. I love you all. Take care. It's not the time for breakup. It's the time of being together. Stay tuned and bye-bye for now.
So why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application?
Our company, Genesis Immigration Consulting, is committed to providing truthful, honest, competent, and result-oriented service through advising and representing our client in Canada and overseas in a wide range of immigration matters, which focuses on providing support, building dependable relationships, and promoting success. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want
And to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf.
We will work with you every step of the way
To make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. But why would you want Genesis Immigration to help you in your application? We work with passion. Highly recommended by clients. Yes. Professional. ICCRC registered, caring, knowledgeable, approachable, high value on integrity, experienced, affordable, reliable, trustworthy. For more information, please visit us at www.genesisimmigrationconsulting.com. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, or have an idea you would like to see on our next video, click like and subscribe, and leave a comment.